Radio Medium is made possible by our sponsors, your hometown lawyers, Kanowski Bresney, Washington Square Realtors, who turn houses into homes, Ottawa's WRWO 94.5 FM, and Beth Jordan Productions, plus many fine individuals contribute their talents to this broadcast. If you'd like to sponsor our program and share your message in exchange for a tax deduction, contact us at radiomediumlauralee.com.
Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with Radio Medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee, tuning into your spirit now. Do you believe you've had a visitation from a dearly departed? My listener Tim shares his spirit story about a visitation from his grandfather. He wrote, "I believe I had a visitation from my grandfather the other evening. I wasn't frightened at all. I saw him in a flash. He was in full physical form with white polished shoes, tan polyester pants, and a shirt with a long collar." Great visualization, Tim. His little chihuahua that he loved like a child was wrapped up in his arms too. He wanted me to pass on a message to his grown son from an earlier marriage about his own adult children that are estranged. I felt the urgency to share this information given our pandemic situation. I'm hesitant about delivering his message for several reasons. One, what if I'm wrong? And second, I have only met this man one time when I was really young. Plus, I've never received anything like this before now. The visitation appeared more like a movie, as if I made it all up. My grandfather was around most part of my life, but not really liked by the family. Though he was kind to me and my siblings, he wasn't so with my grandmother, who also, by the way, I could see was standing right behind him, but didn't speak. A couple of weeks have passed since his visit, but the idea of reaching out to his son still lingered with me. I eventually made the call, but his son didn't pick up the phone, and I was relieved. There was far too much anxiety about contacting this man. I think I got a sense of what you do for other people as a medium, and it is very stressful. I realized I don't want to be the messenger. I told my grandfather that if it's important to contact his son, to go to him direct. I only hope that the message was received timely. Thanks for sharing, Tim, your story and opening up to us. Let me point out a couple things about this story. Yes, a visitation can come in the form of a dream or a daydream, and it can appear like a movie rolling in the head. These experiences are not scary like they make it so in the movies to make a buck. And as Tim said, it's so simple that you think you're making it up, but you're not. I promise you that spirit visits such as Tim's experience are normal and everyday occurrences for most of us, especially for mediums. And the only difference between myself and anyone else, as I've said before on this program, is that I trust it. Second point I'd like to make about Tim's story is that if you don't feel comfortable passing on a message, then don't. Tim obviously listened to his intuition because it caused him great anxiety to become a messenger. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. His grandfather probably already attempted to make contact with his son, but wasn't well received. Most of us negate these sort of visitations because we think of it, well, made up, just like Tim said. Therefore, we easily dismiss the point to be made. This is why the spirit will poke and prod someone who's more sensitive enough to receive their visit, just like Tim. Sometimes that can be a child or an older person who's let down their guard to receive the spirit. If you have a personal spirit story like Tim you'd like to share with myself and our audience, go to radiomediumlauralee.com and submit your story on our contact page. Just write Spirit Story up in the subject header. And while you're there, don't forget you can subscribe, share, and follow this show. It is free.